On Wednesday, the World Meteorological Organization announced that two names were being retired from the 2022 and next time it's used 2028 Atlantic Tropical Cyclone name list. Here is what actually happened, the names that were actually used in 2022. You might be able to guess, but the two retired. Ian, very obviously to those of us in the lower 48, and then Hurricane Fiona, which had a fairly substantial impact across portions of the Atlantic Basin and even North America outside of the United States. The names that will replace them in 2028, Idris and Farah. Let's go back and take a look at Hurricane Ian. It was active from September 23rd to October 2nd in the fall of 2022 before making a landfall on September 28th at Cayo Costa, Florida, as a very strong Category 4 hurricane. In fact, the strongest to strike South Florida since 1935's Labor Day hurricane and the deadliest since that time as well. Some video of Hurricane Ian as we review the stats. 150 direct and indirect deaths caused from Hurricane Ian, $112 billion in damages in the United States, and Florida's costliest hurricane on record. Then on the other side, we had Hurricane Fiona. That came just days before Ian, but may have gotten a backseat in terms of attention because it spent a lot of time out to sea. Initial damages created in the Lesser Antilles, the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, as well as Hispaniola. And then it took a long track across the Western Atlantic, spending a lot of time as a Category 4 hurricane, and then became the strongest and farthest north hurricane on record in the Atlantic Basin before becoming post-tropical and making a landfall just east of Halifax in Nova Scotia. Fiona, too, devastating impacts, and a lot of this video coming from the Atlantic Basin and those islands out to the east of the Caribbean. 29 deaths attributed to Fiona, $3 billion in damage, and it was Atlantic Canada's costliest hurricane on record. So with that, we say goodbye to storms Fiona and Ian. You'll never hear those names used in an Atlantic hurricane season again.